Yeah, go on.
Yeah, 250 million, boy. Spent. You get me? Transfer records in one window, guys. So the pressure's on Lampard already. Like, if he doesn't win his first 5 games with plus, listen, plus 15 goal difference, yeah.
Nah, it's not.
Nah.
What are you talking about, G?
But
The
wait,
pressure's on, bro.
Don't you think the front three, like, some might say they need time to gel?
Yeah,
listen,
shout out Hacks, yeah? What camera am I looking at? Shout out Hacks, fam. You get me? He's ready to come start with his gel, moisturize and that. You know these things. Nah,
you don't
when you
so,
last 250 million, there's no gel, it's dry. You get me? There's no time for gelling. It has to be straight.
They went Turkey. They went Turkey. Trust me.
Yeah,
we don't hear about no gel.
No gel. You need to go straight in because the pressure's right on, bro. 90 minutes for Havertz, 50 for Werner, and all of these prices. Come on, man. You have to go in. So the pressure's on. But expectations for Chelsea, for me, boy. Where did they finish last season? 4th?
Yeah.
They need to get a trophy. After that money spent, they need to get some silverware. Whether it's Carling Cup, FA Cup, I don't think it's going to be Champions League, but one of them English Cups, they need to get a trophy.
Sidney, you're not rating them, are you?
They're not going to get none
I
of it.
don't know, I was thinking. I didn't say that.
Let me speak. They're not going to get none of it. I'm telling everybody now, I don't look at Chelsea and think, shit.
What's the reason?
Bro, you know why, yeah?
Stand on that.
You know why? I think like, you see when Chelsea had, when they bought Ranieri, yeah? And they blew the budget, like everyone was coming in, Crespo, all them, man, yeah? Back then it was easy like to cut through because there was only one team really, 2 teams you were trying to deal with, you get me? Their only real trouble was Arsenal, because back then Arsenal would really run the game. United were there, but that was when United were in their little iffy spell, you get me? Now, everyone's looking at Chelsea saying, all these ballers, all these players, like fam, Werner could come, as I said in the group the other day, Werner could come, go up north, get one mad tackle from someone at Burnley, and he's gonna just rethink his whole career, fam. Bro, you get me? Let me finish.
No,
the same with Ziyech, the same with all them man, fam. It's hard to track. This is what I'm saying.
That's hypothetics.
No, it's not hypothetical, fam. It's hypothetical, but it's fam. Listen, G, you can't change a whole front line, yeah, and go, okay, this is a whole brand new front line. It's not like you've just got one player. It's not like United where you've got all these men already there and then you're just gonna bring Sancho in, or you got a team where you just bring in one man. You're changing the whole front line and saying, you man, go out and handle business. You get me? Then on top of that, you've got Kante who's iffy at the moment because he's not really on it. Then who else is supporting him?
But wait,
and then the whole defence, let's be real, that defence is shit. I don't care if you put Thiago Silva and Chilwell. Chilwell's not lit, G. Chilwell's not lit. And Thiago Silva could come and just realise.
Well, wait,
I don't rate Chilwell. I don't rate Chilwell. Chilwell to me is just basic. He's basic. He's like their bench. Yeah, he's good for them teams. You see them, there's them players that they're good for those teams. When they have to go to the proper teams, when Chilwell has to play Champions League, FA Cup, League, every
he was
single
playing
game.
Champions League with Leicester City.
Was he playing Champions League with Leicester?
Was he not? No, edit that.
No, shit.
But wait, Sid. Question, yeah?
Feel silly.
Question. Don't you think Lampard will try and bed the...
I don't rate...
Wait, no, I'm saying, you see how you're saying they're going to come in and start, yeah? You don't think he might bed them in and you think he's going to drop all the starters that were there before?
Even if he beds them in, yeah? What are you bedding them in?
Because you see how he said Pulisic, yeah? I thought Pulisic was going to, what you said. He's got on now. He knows the
he got on. Yeah, but he got on now.
Exactly.
That's
what I'm saying.
That's nothing to do. That's not enough. I don't think that's nothing to do with Lampard. When I asked in the group the other day, I said, Hacks. I said, what's Chelsea's style of play? He went, we're a bit like City. We're a bit like Liverpool.
What?
I said, what? And no one in the group said nothing. You lot all went quiet and just let him ramble. Like, he didn't say nothing. I said, what's their style of play? He said, we're a bit like Chelsea. We play like Liverpool. I said, when? All now, no one missed it. You read it. All now, I've asked him, what is your style of play? You see the reason I asked, is because what's your style, fam? You need to have a style. What's Lampard's thing, fam?
What's everyone's style?
It's vibes, G. Okay, so what's Liverpool's style? Liverpool's style is counter-attack. It's counter-attack and then we hit you, yeah? Yes or no? City's thing is we'll pass you to death. Arsenal's thing is pass you to death, but we're not as good as them lot. You get me? Man United, they do their thing, but they've got guys who are like they're doing their thing. But Chelsea, what's Lampard's thing?
Chelsea were playing good footy last season, bro.
Even now, when? Show
Can
me
I
the
say something?
names.
There were times I was watching Chelsea
They were
and they were creating chances
Bopping
the
it
whole
about.
season. Listen,
Okay, but
Bopping it about.
they were creating chances, and all I was saying to myself was, if they get a number 9, because Tammy's not finishing, Jude was on and off. If they get a number 9 and Werner can score
When were
like
they?
anything,
Okay, but when were Chelsea bopping it at the beginning?
They were,
At the beginning,
Mount was getting involved in some.
they were bopping at the beginning. When Tammy Abraham was scoring, they were bopping. And then they lost to Chelsea. They lost to Liverpool. Sorry, remember they lost to Liverpool at the beginning of the season. They lost to Liverpool at the beginning of the season. Suddenly they started losing games.
So when they
drawing games, they weren't playing good footy then. G. When they were losing, they weren't playing good footy. They were getting bopped. G.
I think people forget as well. It's a long season, bro.
They were getting bopped.
Even if they do 3, 4, 5 games, start winning, bro. Come February when there's no winter break. Is there winter break this year?
Yeah,
it must be a winner break. Yeah,
there is.
And Havertz and them, man, like it's a long year, bro. I don't think Lampard's got enough in his locker to take them to that level. If they had a better manager, I think they'd win a trophy.
So you don't think Lampard's a good? Let's talk about Lampard.
I don't think he's got the time. I don't think he's got the time.
I don't think so.
I don't think he's got the time, sorry, to bed these players. You see how you said, he might.
What's he
No,
doing?
listen. I don't think he's got the time to say, let me bring in Ziyech for 3 games. Let me bring him out for 4. Let me bring him out. He hasn't got the time.
Why is that?
He has to hit the ground running. If you give someone 250 and
instant results.
they need it because they had a ban. That's why Lampard got the job. Let's be honest. He only got it because of the ban. Otherwise, they would have gone for a bigger manager. Now he's spent. If he does not hit 2-3 points off Liverpool City by December, the question is going to be asked. You spent 90 mil here, 60 mil here.
We know how the papers are.
Exactly, and even fans will get on him. Yeah. They love him. They're cool. They'll get on him. No one's. Even Ferguson and Wenger got criticism. G. No one is exempt from it. So if you don't hit the ground, it's going to be long. They need to win a trophy, or at least say, we took Liverpool to April, and
by April they need to be still.
But if they're far fourth, languishing with Lampard's gone.
They'll load the axe on his head quickly.
And then you'll get in Hiddink again or something.
250 changes everything.
Everything.
Like because
it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, because it's Lampard. We're gonna give him time. The moment you spend 250, it's gone from
250 at the moment. By the way, they're talking about Declan Rice 80 mil as well.
Bro.
And let's not forget who the owner is.
Exactly.
Abramovich doesn't waste time.
It's gone from solidified Champions League to now. Hold on, no, you don't need to challenge. Do you get what I'm saying? And if he's not doing that, then I think Lampard.
You have to remember as well, that even when they were playing good at the beginning last year, you see when they're playing good because at the beginning all the TVs were like, Liverpool are here, City are here. They were all unbeaten at the beginning. They were all winning like 5, 6, 7 games. They were like, Lampard. You know what I'm saying? And then suddenly, he started losing. They're like, there's no time for that this year. They're gonna look at your fixtures and say, okay, boom, we need you to be here at this point. There's no finishing 30 points behind the champions. You need to be like 10 points minimum, almost the whole time, fam. He ain't gonna do it. I don't believe it. I don't think they win a cup, man.
I think their objective is to win silverware. I don't think they will win silverware. I think there are still better teams out there than them. Yes, they spent all this money, but there are still better teams out there who will get them out of it at the end of the day. And when it's crunch time, we're assuming that all their players are going to be fit for the entire season. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's very rare you get a season where you don't get injured to key players. Liverpool have been lucky in the fact that it's been them, but I can't see Havertz, Werner, Ziyech. What's their name? All these players just staying fit the entire season, because once you get 1 or 2 seasons, then suddenly Giroud has to be playing, and then or Tammy has to be playing, or Callum Hudson-Odoi has to. Like, it's not as simple as that.
Okay, so why don't you say that about every other team?
Why don't they say about Arsenal? No, I do say about every other team. I do say about every other team, but the difference is every other team hasn't spent 250 million. It's not a given.
Yeah, but Chelsea have got depth, you know.
No, they have got depth.
Wait, let me ask this question. Why is everyone like so comfortable with Lampard being a Chelsea manager and having faith that Lampard's going to do anything with these group of players? I just want to know that.
He's got the job.
I just said
because he's got the job. But I remember Emery with the job and Jumbo with the job. I didn't care. That didn't mean that they was ready for that.
No, we get that.
Ollie's got a job right now. Man United don't know why they're suffering, but they got Ollie in charge. The same way Lampard is in charge for Chelsea, but Lampard is not.
I think a better manager would win stuff with that team.
Yeah, 100%.
A better manager, but I don't think Lampard's ready for that.
So what would you say?
Let's take it easy on Lampard a bit. He just jumped. He just calmed. Like,
exactly. I'm not saying he's a rubbish manager. I'm not saying he's a rubbish manager. I just don't think he's there yet.
That look.
you've seen it last year in key moments where he makes terrible mistakes.
That's what I said. I said in the group. I said
small
when
margins.
someone said when I said okay,
margins.
show me
margins.
things.
But
No, but there's no.
There would have been Lampard that would have won the FA Cup. It's small margins.
Those are the margins you live and die by as a manager.
You know what I'm saying? There's small margins.
There's small margins because Pulisic, Lampard didn't say Pulisic, tear your hamstring. He didn't say my man, tear your hamstring. It's small margins, guys. Everyone said Arteta won in 6 months. It's small margins.
Okay,
We
but
could've
then,
got blown away that
but the reason I say that as well, then,
I think
Arsenal beat Chelsea.
let's. Guys, just all saying it's a hindsight. In that 90 minutes, I was sweating, bro.
Trust me.
Pulisic was skating.
you sweat against Arsenal. But then you can say Lampard. When I said in the group the other day, I said, okay, cool. Everyone was talking about, he's star play, this, that. I said, cool. They go, he makes good decisions. I was like, what? Which ones, fam? I can name you the 2 games that Lampard made tactical changes that were like impacted games. One was at Emirates when he switched the whole game and Jorginho, we were bopping. Remember that game could have been like 4-0 by the time he made that switch and he switched and brought Jorginho and they controlled the game and they won. The second game was when he played United in the semi-finals and everyone expected him to go with a 4-2-3-1. He switched to match them and then he beat them. You know what I'm saying? But in the final, why didn't he go back to his original? Why did he switch to try and match Arsenal?
He was forced to make 2 substitutions early.
No, before the game. We're not talking about we're talking about the beginning. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say, what's his style? What's his thing, fam? Don't try and switch to accommodate. You know what I mean? Don't always have to switch to accommodate the others.
To round it up, kind of let's try and agree. What would you say would keep Lampard in the job next season? What's the objective? What's the minimum?
An FA Cup and a Prem run. If he gets the title by April and he wins the FA Cup, I think they might just say, okay, we'll give you a bit more.
Boy, if he runs the title, if he goes far enough, like as in close to the title in April, but he doesn't win the trophy, is he done at it?
Champions League as well, guys.
I think it depends. I think it depends. If
Yeah.
it's one of those,
Let's add that. If they get embarrassed in Champions League, like let's say round of 16 out, he's in big trouble.
He is, but that's my point about him having to win like in the Prem
His hair's gonna go white.
I don't think for Chelsea. For me, I don't think Chelsea's thing. I think they look at it like this year. It's not a case of what do you do in Champions League. It's a case of what do you do in the league. Everyone's looking at it like if you finish 30-something points behind thing, they'll forego Champions League. Like if it's the last 16, I think if it's the last 16, but you lose to like Bayern or someone who's eventually going to win it, they'll forgive it. But if you finish third,
there's a way to lose.
Yeah, there's a way to lose. Yeah, if you get carried like this year, it's different. If you go out by the odd goal, but you know what I mean, you contested, it's different. But I think
what
for
if they
him,
don't make it out of their Champions League group?
It's long. He's got so much.
Anyway, I think Chelsea, I think they'll scrape top 4. But will they win a cup? I don't think so.
I think, anyway, like we said, I think all the Lampard stuff, it's excited, it's gas. They won the Champions League with him, I tell you. Players, no, I'm not agreeing with you, but I'm going to say that it's like guys crapping on Lampard. I don't disagree with. At the end of the day, you need the signings are more important than the manager to me. Chelsea, in the last, I don't know how many years, they've won multiple trophies with multiple different managers by blasting cash. They've gone back to what they do, they've had their ban, they've blasted their 250 million. I'm not going to say, they'll win the league because I've already made a prediction. I think they're going to do something. I don't agree that, I think Lampard, if they get in top 4, like Liverpool did, stay consistent, I think Lampard, I don't know what the owners are going to do, we can't really say anything, but I think, he deserves another season. They stay in the top 4, have a cup run, get Champions League quarterfinals. I think that's okay.
Right, so